Hello, hello. It is 595 week number 8. Week 8. Doesn't feel like we've done 8 weeks, but we have. We are here. Week 8 reminders. Schedules are different. So in the discussion boards, they are due initial response by Wednesday and then to response to peers by Friday. Wednesday and Friday. And then final assignment. Assignment number 5, the individual character analysis assignment. That is also due Friday before midnight, before the clock strikes 12. 11:59. It's ever so dramatic. It is critically important everything gets submitted before Saturday because my grades are due Sunday night, which only gives me Saturday, Sunday to get all everything graded if there's anything wrong with any sharing of documents, to get all that sorted out, and then post final grades on Sunday. It's a really fast turnaround. So this week, a lot of it you're gonna be like, yeah, we've done a version of that. The goal, the big topic, the theme this week is around educator ethics. So you're gonna read and listen and watch a bit about that. You're gonna learn about the MCEE, the Model Code of Ethics for Educators. There's a video to that. More on that a little bit later. Yeah, actually, no, let's jump into that right now. So the idea is with the last E for educators, right? It's supposed to be a common set of values and ethical guidelines that educators can use. And the idea is to make it really practical, the type of thing you could use on a daily setting if you needed to. The other good thing about it is that it's really intended for kind of those ethical dilemmas. If you think back to the past couple weeks, different topics we've talked about, whether it's discussion boards or assignments, looking at dilemmas. All of you wrote about a particular dilemma. Was that back in week 6, perhaps? We were all so young. This could be good for that. Let's jump right into assignment number 5, the individual character analysis assignment. The Google Doc with the assignment description and the rubrics are really clear. Like, I don't need to dive straight into this. Part of what you're going to do is the VIA Institute on Character with your free character strengths survey. I took mine. Are you ready? Top 5 for me are humor, creativity, love of learning, curiosity, and leadership. It's like, yeah, that tracks for sure. I found the survey to go pretty quickly, not too terribly taxing. This is one of those, I've done many permutations of similar types of surveys, and I have found personally that the quicker you can move through it without thinking too much, the closer it is to an honest answer and a more useful resource when it's done. So you're going to be sharing about that in your assignment, and ultimately in week 8, and this is obviously in week 8, for your final assignment, you're going to be making a flyer. The Google Doc suggests more. I would recommend, there have been phenomenal updates to Canva for education. So if you're not using Canva yet, creating a poster using a template for that, possibly taking an infographic template, so finding a website that makes good infographic templates could be a good way to go. But if you've not played with Canva for education, this could be a really good way to do that. Just make sure that it looks modern, professional, and has APA resources in there somewhere. An easy way to do that is to put them very small at the bottom, or just have a second document that's just like a Word document, save that as a PDF and upload that, and then your sources are there. Or just, a tiny bit on one side or the other, the bottom or the side. Could be useful. Yeah, so with this one, I've gone through a fair amount of leadership coaching in the last couple of years. And so the VIA Institute on Character results didn't surprise me much and were not as helpful as I might have hoped, because these are a lot of topics that I've dug pretty deep into with almost weekly coaching for educational leaders. So in that respect, to be honest, I looked at those and was like, sure, that works. I think if I had not done that work over the last 2 years, I would have looked at this and gone, oh, interesting. that like curiosity would be like a top 5 character strength of mine. I never really thought about it that way, but to be honest, I have thought about it that way and done quite a bit of work towards that. So if you've not done that, hopefully you will find this interesting. So about a 10-minute or less survey, and is useful and it's free. You don't pay to upgrade any of the things afterwards. You can just click free report and you are all set for that. You have 2 discussion boards, again, for each one. Initial post, and then on Wednesday, 2 replies by Friday for both. So this coming week, week 8, you're going to have 2 posts and 4 responses, all before Saturday. The first one, you're going to create your own code of ethics using the MCEE. And then for your second one, you're going to be talking about barriers when implementing new programs or new practices, how they're obstacles, and how you might overcome those obstacles. And I think that's it for the week. It's lighter on readings and watchings, but it's also a slightly shorter week. So just make sure everything gets in. If there's any emergencies, please reach out. Because in order for me to post grades, I need to have everybody's submissions in. So if there's one person that hasn't reached a thing, I'm either submitting the grades, and if you haven't submitted, you get a 0, or I'm waiting to submit all the grades on the one person. So just make sure that you're definitely reaching out if any emergencies do come up, because I want to make sure that you get stuff submitted on time so that I can get grades submitted on time, because it's always a short window. So this course comes with free lifetime tech support. If you ever have tech questions, educational questions, any of that, reach out to me. Hopefully you've enjoyed 595. Maybe I'll see you in another course. If not, maybe I'll see you in an educational conference at some point. Happy week 8. Happy 595, everybody.